Everybody, welcome to this part of it. You know, it was a great workout. Thanks for staying tuned. If you got the ingredients, we're gonna make these awesome shrimp tacos today with a great mango salsa and an avocado crema that we're gonna do with it as well. So it's gonna be really nice and delicious and a great follow-up to an amazing workout. Thank you, Emily, by the way. Jordan, thanks for having us. We're glad to be here. You know, during these times, hopefully everybody's staying safe and shopping safe and taking care of everything, as Jordan said. And we're here to hopefully, you know, keep you healthy on the inside too. So without further ado, my name is Jared, also known as Chef Roilty. I'm an award and cannabis chef. Originally was making some really good hash back in like 2010 in South Florida. We decided to flew our product all the way out to California, entered this thing called the Secret Cup, took first place. They offered us a job here in Colorado. I've been here ever since. Job sucked, I stayed, and most to do with cooking. We won the High Times Top Cannabis ago, and we were featured on Bravo Southern Charm, Thrill Ascend Foods, NBC Chicago News, as other things that we got going on now, including our Chef Royalty's Quarantine Kitchen, which this is actually our 5th installment of on Primal Healing's Bliss broadcast. And we're happy to be here, like I said. So let's go ahead and get the ball rolling here. I did get the ingredients. We got some shrimp here. I'm gonna do everything live with you guys so you can follow along at home. Gotta join. So we got some shrimp here. We're gonna devein them and peel them in a second. I got myself a couple limes, red onion, some sour cream, a jalapeno pepper, some cilantro, a mango, and an avocado. So that's what we're gonna need today. A little bit of salt and butter. That's about it. If everybody just did that workout, I can see my wife's tired, so I'm gonna look up real quick with me and go ahead and do that. And in the meantime, I'm gonna start peeling some of these shrimp. I'm gonna put this out. So the shrimp, you can buy shrimp that say they're peeled. Yeah. All right. You can buy shrimp that say they're peeled and deveined. Even if they are, they always have this little piece inside of them still that we like to take out. And I'm just going to show you that today. So you can take, you can eat it too if you want. You don't have to be bougie, you know. Put the thing whole with the legs and all. So it just depends where you are in the world, right? As well as just eat the whole shrimp. Did you text them? All right, so we're just gonna prep our shrimp here. As soon as I get these prepped, we'll get started on our mango salsa, make avocado crema, and then sear up the shrimp and have some delicious tacos by the end of it. So we're just peeling these bad boys real quick here. 3 tacos over here right now. Actually, we want more. We're gonna do a couple more. We're gonna do some extras. We're hungry after that workout. I'm hungry. Did a little bit. I don't know if you were watching me. I was jumping around a little bit though. Got a little active. Try to do something besides walk the dogs. That's all we've been really doing lately. If you don't have a dog, you know, borrow your neighbor's dog. All right, that looks good right there. Let's do one more. So I got a little plate and shrimp onto, and then I have a bowl here that I keep my garbage in always. So for the shrimp, you got yourself a little paring knife. You don't have to do this part, but I like to. We just cut out this little piece in the inside of the shrimp right here. You just cut it right into it a little bit, and there's a little that will come out. And we just want to remove that. We don't want to eat that. Not today. We're just going to take that out real quick on all these shrimp. Can I get a napkin to wipe these on? They're annoying. All right. So this is a good dish for after that workout. We just got some nice seared shrimp. If you don't have shrimp at home, you could always use some chicken or some mushrooms, as Jordan was saying earlier. do the vegetarian route or something along that nature. We got the mango salsa, which is nice and fresh and I feel like crisp and great for this time of year too. And then we also have the avocado crema, which is going to be and I'm actually going to make mine a little spicy. I'm thinking we haven't done it before, but we're doing it today. We're gonna try something new with you guys today. We got a bunch of different put a little bit of hot sauce in our avocado crema to give that some spice. I think that'll be fun. So we're gonna go ahead and do that today over here. So we're just gonna take all these shrimp, just get them all ready. So we're doing all this live on the camera with you guys, so that way you can follow along if you are. And that's how we like to do it with this show. And I do more of these, by the way. And if you're interested, where's my plug in front of the camera, Vero? My paper he wrote. Yeah, if you're follow us at chefroilty.com or check us out there, and there's all of our links are there for our YouTube, our Facebook, see it all there. Anybody who made, we're making shrimp tacos today. And right now, I got these shrimp here that say there's this little vein inside of them, and we're just cutting that out. That's what we're doing right now. So we're just gonna remove all these real fast. Halfway done. Beautiful. And somebody had asked earlier, I heard about, are we gonna infuse the food? If you have butter or olive oil at home, you can infuse your food. And I'll tell you when we're gonna do it, when the time comes. We're gonna do it here. We're gonna infuse the mango salsa today. We can infuse the mango salsa if we want to. We can the avocado crema. I'm gonna infuse both. I'll just do both today. Fuck it. Excuse me, not F it. We're gonna do both today, but you could also, with the shrimp at the last second, right when you're finishing the shrimp on the stovetop, like a little cube of infused butter at the last second, right when you take it off the heat, and just swirl it around and let it just coat. It's be a really good technique as well. I have olive oil on hand today, so we're gonna do the olive oil text. So the shrimp, after you get them peeled like this, we wanna dry them off. Get a piece of paper towel and just lay the shrimp on top of that paper towel. Thank you, just leave it there. All right. So after you get that done, take all that out of the way here. Paper towel, our shrimp. We're just gonna place the shrimp on the paper towel to dry them off. And the reason we want them dry is because you never want to put wet proteins in your pan, whether it be eggplant and stuff like that. You're drying them off with salt ahead of time a lot, and the reason is because you don't want to create more spattering in your pan, more of a mess on your stovetop, and also it'll tastier looking, sexier, I like to say, vegetables and meats. All right, so now we got our shrimp set to the side. They've been prepared for us. Let's go ahead and get our set up. We want to do the mango salsa next. This microphone keeps messing up. Let's go ahead and change those batteries real quick. I don't trust this. 1 second, bear with me. I'm just gonna swap some batteries real quick. Hopefully our sound quality will be much. All right, here we go. So let's go ahead and make our mango salsa. And the reason we want to do the mango salsa next is because we want to let it marinate for a second. We want the flavors to combine together in the little time that we have here. We could have made two, but today we're on the fly. So here we go. Got a little bowl. We're gonna need a bowl for this, obviously, to put all the ingredients into. Mango first. Let's go ahead and cut this mango. So I like to cut the back off of it real quick for it to stand. Makes it easier for cutting so you don't cut yourself, okay? With the mango, you're gonna see that it kind of has It looks like it has a middle, it has two sides. What you want to do is the seed's going to be right in the middle. You just want to cut down the two sides real quick. So just like that. Beautiful cut down the side there. And if you hit the pit, just try the other side, you know? All right, so that's our mango, and then we can obviously get the rest of this. That's what's left in here as well. You can eat that later or whatever. We don't need all that for our salsa today anyways, but just, all right, so for the salsa today, let's go ahead and get our smaller knife again. All right, so I have a, again on this. We're just gonna cut into it like a little grid. Not cutting through the skin, but cut like a little grid into it. And then you can just pop it out and we can take all these little pieces out easily and so on and so forth. So that's one way to do it. Done. We'll cut the other one a little different if we want to. I like this way because it kind of chunks it up ahead of time, but they're not small anyway, so we're still gonna chop these a little more because I want them bite-sized. So the other one, let's go ahead and cut the other one up. I'm just gonna take the skin off real quick. If you have a vegetable peeler, it works great. Also. Get my garbage over here. Yeah, I like them a little smaller than that first cut, so I'm not happy. I'm gonna recut that. We want to dice it. So we want them little bite sizes for our taco. All right, so let's throw this out here. Let's clean up our workspace a little bit. All right, so here's our mango. We're gonna go ahead and cut it up real fast, dice her up. Coco's trying to get in the video. Obviously, be careful not to cut yourself, please. All right, that's our mangoes diced up into small little dices here. I'm gonna show it to you in a second. Chop this up a little bit more here. Your skin. That's no good. All right, here we go. Just transfer all this. All right, and then we're gonna show this to you guys right now. Let's go ahead and take a look inside this bowl real fast here. Check it out. So this is what we've done. We've chopped up our mango nice and little bite-sized. Sorry about that. Doing backflips over here. Doing backflips, baby. All right. Next thing we're gonna do is our red onion. We want some. So for the onion, we want to cut it very small. Well, here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna cut it directly down the middle with the butt, right down the middle, cutting the butt in. So just like, it's a weird looking onion too. Just like, you see what I've done there? So now you want to leave the butt end. Leaving the butt end is gonna make it so the onions don't wanna make you cry so much. So you always wanna try to cut the butt as little as a second. So you're gonna cut off the front end of it. Going to take off this outer layer, which nobody wants to eat. Can you get a close-up cam when we cutting this one? You mind? Yes, you could do. go ahead and show you guys this one here. So the brevity is not showing up for some reason. I have to go to that can the whole time. All right, so you're gonna cut it like this. We're gonna go very small pieces here, so we're cutting it close together. I'm cutting it down the edge here. You can dice it up however you want. I'm showing you a nice for future too, okay? You can do this with all vegetables. So you cut it down like this, okay? We're going to slice inside of it like so. Be very careful not to cut yourself, obviously. Right? And then it's all diced up for us already. All we need for today. You could go ahead and give it another little dice if you want to. Make sure it's real tight. And then we're gonna go ahead and toss some of this into our mixture here. Let's look inside there. You want it looking like this, not overpowered with onions, right? Like a good mixture, however you like it at home. The onion adds a little bite. You got the sweetness of the mango. We're gonna have the acid lime. And then some cilantro too, which adds another element of bite. All right, so we're gonna move this to the side here. Let me switch this back. Let me see. Did this get unplugged or something? One second, having a camera problem there. I fixed it. Yeah, no, I didn't. Yes, I did. Beautiful. Coolio. All right, so the rest of our onion that we didn't use, we're gonna save it for a dish later on. So I'm gonna go ahead and put it inside of a little ramekin for later. Wait a second, let's cut this first. So we're just putting our onion into a little ramekin dish. So far, we've deveined our shrimp and we have mango and red onion cut. And we're getting close. It's not that much more to go. It's a beautiful thing. All right, so now we want to cut up some cilantro. So let's take some cilantro, rip a little piece off of it. We don't need a crazy amount for this unless you're making a lot of tacos. I don't know how many people you got at home with you right now. Me, it's just me and my wife and then 2 dogs who aren't allowed to have this, unfortunately, because of the onions and stuff. So, but they're standing right here like, hey man, please, come on, dog. So you can roll this up into a little chiffonade type of thing right here. You just roll it over itself, roll the leaves into themselves. And then when you cut it, it'll just make nice, beautiful, it's called the chiffonade. And the reason that you don't want to cut it, you don't want to dice this like crazy and go all nuts on it, because the more you cut into it after the first initial cut, it's going to start browning, okay? And that's one thing we want to avoid, especially with this salsa that we want to keep looking fresh, right? So I didn't put the whole thing in there. I just put a little bit. Let's toss it together. Again, you want it to look good, and you want it to be where you think it's going to be nice. So for me, this is it right here. And I'm going to show you guys right now again with the Veronica cam. All right. So you can see it's not overpowering with any one ingredient, but more of a great mixture of all those ingredients. The next thing I want to do, while you got you right there, you can go ahead and just get this too. We're just going to cut the lime, and we're going to squeeze some lime inside of it. Give it some acidity. All right. There you are. If you want more, you can have more. You can taste this with a spoon right now and see what you want to. One more. Just lost video. This thing's messing up over here is what's going on, I think. On? Let's sing. Sorry about that, guys. Technical difficulties on my end, I guess. having a problem right now with one of our connections, but we're here. All right, so just to make sure we had the cilantro, you said the connection's not working? Somebody? Okay. Tell them to click the link on my Instagram to join. The link on my Instagram should work. Or the one in my email. You didn't get the email? Can you forward him the email I sent? Thank you. All right, so here we go. Let's go ahead and finish off this this here. So for the next part, I actually have some gloves. Maybe you want to grab gloves if you want to. If you don't use gloves for the jalapeno, then you just make sure you wash your hands really, really well so you don't accidentally get a little piece of jalapeno in your eye or on your face or something. That sucks, you know what I mean? So let's avoid that. So I'm just gonna wear gloves personally here. Check. All right. If I can get them on my wet hands, it's always a pain in the butt. All right, here we go. Let's go ahead and get this jalapeno pepper. We're gonna cut the butt off of it on this one, to cut the end off, and then we're gonna cut it in half vertically. Now, you can use the seeds if you want to. It depends how much spice you want. You can use some of them, all of them, none of them. We're just gonna take ours out. So I'm left with just the pepper there. Same thing here. All right, so now the pepper. The pepper, we want to do the same thing. We just want to cut it. We're going to cut it and dice it. So I'm going to cut it lengthwise first into strips. Okay, so I've cut it into these long little strips here. And now I'm going to take them all and stack them together into one pile. Okay, and then we're just going to cut little tips off of them and dice them into little pieces here. We don't want these to be huge. Coco, get out of here. You don't want jalapeno. Back up. Get this dog away from me. All right, here we go. Jalapeno. So now we're gonna put our jalapeno into our mix here. I'm looking at it now to decide how much I want to use, depending on the size of jalapeno you have. Ours was pretty big today, actually. Let's go ahead and look inside here one more time. The burrito cam is giving me a problem. All right. So that is looking right and nice right now. If you want to add more jalapeno or whatever you want to add, you can. I'm gonna go ahead and taste this. 2 seconds here. Whatever, I'm gonna record it, okay. All right, so. Let's go ahead and taste this. Yeah, I'm gonna hit it with the infused olive oil at the end. I'm just tasting it. So now you can use a little bit of olive oil, about a tablespoon, a little close to it. We're gonna use our infused olive oil. This is infused to 100 milligrams per tablespoon. So I'm gonna add about a tablespoon. We're just gonna mix that all up. And rest and marinate for a little bit. And this is gonna be our infused mango salsa. And if you don't have the infusion, then you make it infused today. But if you're interested in doing the infusions, like I said, follow us on our website, chefroilty.com. I'll put it up. And we're gonna have some links on there for some videos on how to make these infused toppings and stuff, the butter that you can use to cook with us. All right, so we're gonna save this for later. So we've cut up everything for the salsa. The salsa is complete at this point. We're putting that to the side. Next thing we want to do is make our avocado crema. If you have like a small blender, potato masher works even if you want to. I use this guy, okay? So this is a little food processor. I like the little one for when I'm doing small amounts of sauce and stuff. If you get a big one, they work, but it's a lot, you know what I'm saying? A little smaller surface area is gonna get you more effect when making a smaller amount of something. So if you have the bigger one and you're cooking for a lot of people, then it's great. But if you're making small amounts of things for you know, up to 4 people, this is actually a great one to have. It's a little KitchenAid one I got right here. All right, so avocado. We're gonna cut the avocado in half here. So let's go ahead and get the avocado out. Let's use a spoon. You can just scoop it right out. You want a really ripe avocado. Just gonna scoop the avocado right out of here and put it directly into our food processor here. Like I said, if you want to mash this, you can get a fork and, like, you know, mash it up in a little cup or something small would be best actually to really get it working in there, as opposed to moving it around this big dish kind of. We're gonna use the whole thing today because I actually like this. I'll put this on other foods later too. Then we're gonna put some sour cream. So I put 1 whole avocado so far. That's what I put in there. And right now, what we're looking for is we're looking for the texture that we want. Okay, that's what we're looking for. So I'm gonna add. We're gonna add a nice big scoop here. I'd say it's close to a 1/4 cup probably to start out of our sour cream in here. And we're gonna mix this all together and see how it looks real quick. You can make this vegan too by using the vegan sour cream, correct. So we're just gonna whip this up real good inside here right now. Try to keep my mic away from it for you guys. All right, taking a look inside here now, you can see we have this beautiful avocado sauce going on in there right now. It looks great. Let me get a little spoon to taste it. Yeah, I'm going to. I'm just tasting it real quick. See how much it tastes. This is great. Okay, so we want to add a little salt and pepper to this. You can push the sides down and make sure it mixes in there real well. Let me go ahead and do that. So it gets all in there. And we're gonna add, so you can add a little bit, so to thin it up a little more if you want to. Great. This is great spreadable consistency. I'm going for something a little different. So this is perfect right here. You can keep it like this if you want. Add a little bit of olive oil too. We're gonna use our infused olive oil again. We're gonna add a little bit of that. And then we're gonna add a little squirt of water too, believe it or not. And this is just to loosen it up a little bit. I wanna loosen it up a little bit, make it a little thinner consistency right now. Just for the way I like it. And the last thing we want to add to this is salt and your pepper. You can use black pepper if you want to, which is going to leave some black specks in it. You can use white pepper, which won't, or you can use some hot sauce. We're going to do. Let's put 1 more squirt of lime in it too. Make sure it stays fresh and green for us, this avocado. So we put 1 more squirt of lime in there. Some salt and pepper. Do you mind coming hands and just pulling off some things? Just hands on. Thank you. Okay, so here we're gonna add a little salt to your tasting. I tasted it already, so I already know it needs a little bit of salt for sure. We're gonna use a little hot sauce today over here. For hot sauce today, we're gonna go with some spicy stuff. We're gonna go with this right here. The Habanero Evil, the queen spice here. So we're going with this guy here today. Let's try this out. We're just gonna put a couple drops. You don't need much of this thing. 1 drop, she says. Let's get this going. Oh yeah. Make sure you shake your hot sauce. Yeah, just make this extra little, something different. Don't tell her I put 4 drops though. Okay. I'm excited. All right. Let's go ahead and look at this right here. A little taster. All right. This is something great we've created right here. So let me show you guys what I've done. The other camera is not working, by the way. We're gonna have to fix that. All right, so here's our avocado crema, which doesn't look the right color on that right there right now. There it goes. You can see it now. It's a beautiful green avocado crema. We're gonna use this today. So just to recap what we've done. We made a pineapple salsa, which we have marinating here, okay? We've made our avocado crema, which we have sitting right here. Let's put this inside. Should we put it inside the thing? Let's do it. Do you know where where the thing? No. It's all right. We got part. We can do it with parchment paper. All right, we're just gonna throw ours into a squirt bottle real fast, just for the final plating of it. Here. Not my favorite one to use, but you know, it's one I had handy. Here we go. A Ziploc? Yeah, I can do that. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and you can use a Ziploc too. You can just keep it in a Ziploc. We're gonna do that today actually. We'll just use a Ziploc instead of transferring it. No need to. That's it, I did it. Our shrimp, which we already deveined earlier in the video, is sitting over here drying off. We're gonna salt and pepper that in a second and go ahead and get that ready as well. So right now I'm just transferring my avocado crema to this bag, just so I can top my my tacos with it at the end. So we're just gonna get it in this little bag here like this. Just like that. And then we can cut the tip off of it and we can just put it on top of our tacos at the end. Real simple. So we're gonna store this on the side here as well. So we got our shrimp ready to go, which we're about to cook. Our mango salsa, and we have our avocado crema. Everything's prepared and the stage is set. If anybody has any questions, let me look in the chat real quick and see. Looks good to me. All right, beautiful. So I'm just gonna organize my space real fast. Take what we like to call the smoke break. If anybody has any questions, go ahead and ask them right there while I organize my space and get ready for the next step here. Lori's in. Tell him to call. Organizing the space. Organizing the space. We're getting organized in the space. The space is going to be organized. Jordan, I have people waiting for approval, I think, in the thing. Can you let them in, please?
I just let them in, my dear.
Thank you. Sorry.
No, you're good.
Love you guys.
Love you.
All right. Anybody joining us now? By the way, what we've done is this avocado crema by blending together avocado and sour cream and using processor. And then we transferred it into this little Ziploc bag so we can add it to our taco. We've chopped up our mango, cilantro, red onion, lime was in here, and jalapeno. All that's inside of our mango salsa right now. And that's marinating, getting ready. Shrimp are deveined and ready to go. Can't do that. All All right, so now that we've cleaned up our area, we need to talk about the taco shells. Let's talk about some taco shells. So the taco shells. For our taco shells today, they had these, this is all I could find. These, right now, tacos are crazy here in Colorado right now. So all I could find is these big tortilla shells I've never even tried before. Hopefully they're good. So we got these big ones. For this show today, I wanted to have smaller ones. So I actually cut some out. And I'll cut one out with you. You don't have to do this part. I'm just doing it for the way it looks, kind of for me. So we used this device here. It's called a Tupperware. Sure you've heard of her. Where'd my napkin go? Let me get another one. All right, so we've got our Tupperware here. I went with what I wanted. The perfect round size here. So I just put that on top of my my shell, right? I'm gonna carefully cut around it. That's what I'm gonna do. So you wanna get the Veronica cam on this one? The Bravia is not working right now, by the way. Let me fix this thing. All right, so we're gonna cut around the edge here. Carefully, just pressing down on the Tupperware. And this out, and then we have this beautiful round taco shell. I did that one big. I did it upside down. It's all good. Do one more. I had done the bottom this time. And you can go with, it doesn't matter. I just wanted to do it like this so I could fit a couple tacos on the plate. Tacos. Hey guys, can I have a couple more paper towels, please? Please. Damn it. It's not working. I have to. All right, so I'm just gonna wet these paper towels and wrap these, throw them in my oven. So preheat your oven to 250 degrees, or you can warm your tortillas in a hot pan. You can toaster oven if you want to. Just use a wet paper towel so they don't dry out on you. This keeps them nice and moist. My paper towel. My oven's already hot. I'm gonna go ahead and let you guys catch up to me if anybody's oven's not hot. You just let me know in the chat room if you're cooking along and you wait for you. It's not a big deal. It only takes a couple minutes to get up to 250 degrees anyways. And honestly, we're just warming the tacos. All we're doing is warming up the shells so they're nice and warm. Like I said, you could do this on a pan if you want to. Also, so I'm just wrapping them with these wet paper towels real fast, and I'm just gonna toss them right in the oven, just to get them nice and warm for me. And then, while you guys are setting that up, let me go ahead and just make sure that I think this thing got wet. Trying to set up my other camera real fast here. There it is, beautiful. All right, so we have an over-the-top camera set up now. Let's see if she wants to work for us. Yay, beautiful. All right, so what we have over here is a nice little pan to do our shrimp in. This looks like a good sized pan. You can go a little bigger if you want to. We might do it. Let me see what I got here. Go with this one today, just because I got a few shrimp here. I don't want to overcrowd the pan. All right, so I got we have everything prepared here. All we need to do now is season our shrimp and get ready to cook them. So, passing this along. my pan, I'm gonna turn my pan on and get it hot, get it ready to go. Turning it on medium low right now. We're gonna go ahead and season the shrimp now. So we're gonna go ahead and put salt on the shrimp. Okay, a little bit of pepper. We can use the black pepper now. For this one, we don't mind. Mine's empty. That's what happens when you cook a lot. It's all good. There we go. We got backups. Huh? Yeah. Pepper. And we said we wanted to use some chili powder, which is right in front of me, of course, as usual. You can put whatever seasonings you want. You can put some cumin on this. However you want to do it, whatever flavors you like. I try to keep it as basic as possible, especially right now and with these classes. I want to try to get people to be like, oh, I need to go for this one item. Try to keep it as little as possible, and also tell people that they can substitute out things if they want to too. So that's one thing we try to push in our online classes that we're doing. I'm just gonna flip everything over and season both sides of these shrimp so they're packed with flavor, because they are the star of my show today. Kinda, a little bit. Salty salt, peppery peppy. Chili powder, we're gonna do simple. 3 ingredients. The KISS method, as I always say. Not keep it simple stupid though, because I love you guys. It's keep it simple stoners, you know, spark it up for me. You know, that's how we're doing it. All right, so we got our shrimp here. We've had them drying out on our paper towel. We've seasoned them properly, and I've got my oven behind me with the tortillas warming up, getting ready for me to have some nice warm taco shells. And then I also have my stove top here getting warmed up as well. So we're gonna go over to the stove. Take you guys over here. All right, beautiful. And as you can see here, we have our seasoned shrimp, and we have our pan, which is coming up to temperature. Checking on my tortillas. They're feeling real nice right now, okay? Just so you know. We're in a good place. So we're gonna add a little olive oil, or any oil you wanna cook with will work actually. We're using olive oil today. It's actually a blend, this one. We have our pan, like I said, on a medium to low hot heat. We're turning it up a little bit now. I'm getting up to medium heat. I wanna get my oil hot. Once the oil's hot, I'm gonna go ahead and start adding the shrimp to the pan. So we're just bringing this up to temperature here. It shouldn't take very long. You want to see the oil moving in the pan. If you can pick your pan up and the oil is just kind of sliding on it and not really moving on it, then it's not hot enough. You want your oil to kind of be dancing, as they say. You can see a little smoke coming off of olive oil when it hits 380 degrees, and that's how you know that you've reached a good point as well. That's the term, get your pan smoking hot, right? So I'm just turning up my heat a little bit to catch up, so I don't have you guys waiting too hard here. But let's go ahead and get our pan hot, guys. Get our pan hot and our olive oil. We're standing over it right now and making sure we don't burn it, obviously. So we're damn close. I'm gonna go ahead and start adding the shrimp to the pan here. And when you're cooking these shrimp, it's very easy to overcook shrimp. All we want to do is sear them on both sides real nice. And we could leave them like that. We're going to finish ours off with a knob of butter today just because I love it like that. And that knob of butter that I'm mentioning, you can add that in at the, you can add infused butter is what I want to say. You can add some infused butter. We're not going to use infused butter today just because I don't have any on hand that I want to use. I'm saving mine. But I infused my avocado crema and my mango salsa. We're keeping our dish healthy today. If you want to skip this butter, by all means, go ahead. You do not have to use this butter, okay? We're keeping the dish healthy today for you, Not much butter though anyways. I just want to get a little bit, just enough to glaze the shrimp at the end. So we're gonna use about a tablespoon of butter at the last second. I'm gonna add this. Going back, check out the shrimp. Let's see how the shrimp are doing. So it's definitely on, I'm lowering my heat now. We're definitely on a high heat here. So we lowered it a little bit. We're on medium low again, medium-ish. See if that looks good right there. Get a light on it. So the shrimp, you want to cook them a little bit on both sides, just to get them pink on both sides first here, kind of. So we're just gonna shrimp these. These ones are gonna flip over right now. They're looking good. Let's see if I'm gonna go ahead and turn this overhead light on and see if that's any better. Also, got a couple different lightings going on here. We're testing different things out. So bear with us. So those are. It smells great, by the way. At this point right here, that you can smell the chili powder cooking with the little bit of ocean water in there. You know, off the shrimps. What? There you go. All right. All right. So we're lowering the heat a tiny bit here. We don't want to overcook these. We want to bring them low and slow to where we want to go. So let those sit for another minute. While those are hanging out there, we're going to go ahead and just take a break and recap with you guys, make sure everybody's on the same page here. I'm gonna check the chat, make sure I haven't missed anything. Looks like we're all good at the moment. All right, beautiful. So we got our mango salsa here. We're gonna be topping our tacos with. Let's go ahead and get everything ready to the plate. That's what we're gonna do next. Let's go ahead and move all this stuff out of the way. All right. And we're gonna get a plate together that we're gonna use today. Which plate are we gonna use today? Let's see. They're in here. Here they are. Let's go with, no. Yes, we'll do them plain white today. All right, we're gonna go with this simple white plate here for today. We got space to put our shrimp. We have our mango salsa. We have a spoon inside of it to serve it with. We've got our avocado crema in a bag to top it with. And then that's it. This is gonna be easy to set up here. A little bit extra hot sauce if we want. Why not? Cheers to you, everybody. Cheers. Looking back at the shrimp here, just watching them. Like I said, I turned my heat down to like a medium, lowish heat. They're not cooking too crazy right now. They're perfect. Let's go ahead and look at them again. So now at this time, I got a tiny bit of this water here. I'm gonna put a tiny drop of water inside of it. Just a tiny drop of water. You don't, this is all extra I'm doing here. This is with the butter, okay? You don't have to do this part. Putting a tiny bit of water in it. Turn it up a little bit so it starts boiling like that right there. Okay? So it starts to really start acting up with the water. You want that tiny bit of water to start boiling, and you can start seeing a little juice on the bottom there, a little sauce almost. Now I'm gonna turn off my heat, add my butter, and just swirl it around in here, okay? Take it off the heat when you do this. This could be in the infused butter, by the way, all right? And all this is doing is just creating a glaze for the shrimp. And if it's an infused butter, it's an infused glaze for the shrimp. Off heat, just swirling around that butter with that little bit of water that was in there. It's gonna emulsify with that water. And also all that flavor from the shrimp and from the chili powder, and all that flavor is gonna get inside of this little sauce that we have here on the side here that's creating, that we can put inside our tacos. We don't wanna put too much, but a little bit on the top might just set it off on the edge there with all that little flavor that I'm dreaming about myself. All right, those are looking nice. So we take that off the heat. And we're back over here. Hello, hello. A little place to put this. And here we have our area set up to set up some tacos. Veronica, do you mind one time with this thing? Just for this part, thank you. All right, cool. So Should I do it over here? I'll do it over here instead then. I'm gonna switch. We're doing something new today, guys. Bear with me. We're trying something new. We're gonna actually plate over here. Maybe it'll be better looking. I think that's gonna look nice. Yeah, bring me everything. All right, so let's go ahead and set up our taco shells today. Don't put it there. Yeah, put it here. A spoon and a scissor. Okay, so now we're gonna go ahead. You can do this however you guys want. How I like to do it is shrimp down first, mango salsa on top, and then top it with a little drizzle of our avocado crema to finish her off. So here we go. We're gonna put some shrimp down on our tacos. Let's do 4 shrimp tacos at my house today. That looks nice. I'm gonna go with 4 shrimp tacos. So we're just gonna place our shrimp on our taco shell. Sorry, I like to say taco like that. I hope it doesn't. It's my favorite way. All right, and then we can, a little bit of sauce I talked about, right? Oh yeah, just a little bit of that on top, just like that. Why not? Oh, I'm excited. You gotta get up in there. You gotta get up in there. All right, so then we go with the mango salsa. How's it look on the camera? I must have hit this thing with my hat. I hit the camera with my hat. Stoner stuff. All right. Yeah, I will. All right, so now that you have it topped with your mango salsa, we're gonna finish it off with the last component here, which is our avocado crema. So I like to get this into a tight little ball here. You rest it in your hand in between these 2 fingers like this, and it gives you total control over it. Can you help me real quick? Just pull that. I'm just cutting off the tip of this real fast here. These scissors suck. Try to have good scissors on hand, always helps. All right, so now we're just gonna top this with a little bit of our avocado crema. Beautiful. And there we have it. This is our dish today. These are our shrimp tacos. I'm gonna bring it over here. We always do finish with this one. All right, so check it out. These are tacos today. Let's see our creation. So these are the shrimp tacos. Let's get a little better light over here on these guys. There we go. Mango salsa, avocado crema, pan-seared shrimp. Very simple. I hope after everybody's workout, this was great. You know what I mean? I hope you enjoy it. I'm your chef today. My name's Chef Roilty, Chef Jared. Make sure you check us out go to our website, chefroilty.com. It's Roilty, by the way. If anybody has any questions, you can ask Jordan for that information. And chefroilty.com has all of you can find YouTube links, Facebook links, Instagram, everything's on there. So it's one spot just to send everybody. Thank you so much for cooking with us if you did. And if not, I'm recording this video and I will share it in the future. So anybody who wants to check it out can. And thank you so much for being a part of this. And I hope everybody stays happy and healthy.